Hello, and welcome to our practice with claim, evidence, and reasoning. So, I'm pretty certain that you've heard these things from Miss Zoe in your science class. Today, we're going to incorporate them into our English class as we begin our venture into informative writing. So, the claim. It's the answer to the question in one complete sentence. So we're going to have, I'll do an example and then I will show you what you'll be doing. But the first thing is the claim. So there will be a question that is to be answered and you're going to answer it in one complete sentence. Then the evidence. So at least two pieces of evidence from the text or image that you used to make your claim. And finally, reasoning, and explains how the evidence you listed supports your claim. So it all comes back to the beginning. So hopefully you are familiar with that. We're going to move into the example that I'm going to do. So here is, I'm going to start with the question. Should Jamal and Carrie go on a picnic tonight? Well, let's see what information we can find. Jamal and Carrie would like to go on a picnic in a few hours. They look out their window and see that even though it is partly sunny right now, there are some cumulonimbus clouds in the distance. They check their barometer and notice that the pressure seems to be dropping by the hour. The forecast for the day also shows the temperature dropping by 15 degrees within the next couple of hours. So should Jamal and Carrie go on a picnic tonight? So there's a couple of words in here. The first one is cumulonimbus, and that is a type of storm cloud, but it's in the distance. Cumulo is the fluffy part. The nimbus means storm. The barometer measures air pressure, and when the air pressure gets lower, it's more likely to have bad weather, and then the temperature is dropping. So I go to slide 2 and answer the question in one sentence. My question is, should Jamal and Carrie go on a picnic tonight? There we go. All right. And it might be easier to zoom. And I will usually zoom to 100%. So Jamal and Carrie should not go on picnic tonight because of weather may get bad. So you'll have that. That's my claim. And then I'm going to go to my evidence. So 2 pieces of evidence from the text that helped you make your claim. Well, one that I mentioned is that from the first story, and I might say that there's cumulonimbus clouds in the distance. So then I'll switch back to the slide. So one piece of evidence. There are, I'm going to say instead of, well, I'll write this. Cumulonimbus or storm clouds in the distance. A second reason is maybe I'll say that the temperature is dropping 15 degrees within the next couple of hours. So temperature will be dropping 15 degrees next couple of hours. Okay, so there's my 2 pieces of evidence. And now I have to complete the circle of life by explaining why these 2 pieces of evidence support Jamal and Carrie not going on a picnic. So I will start with Paul and Carrie should not go on a picnic tonight. So I'm answering the question using the original prompt tonight because the weather may get stormy and cold. Then I can say first, because it's my first reason, piece of evidence. First, there are storm clouds in the distance that might move in. And second, the temperature, the temperature will be dropping 15 degrees in the next couple of hours. So they might get cold. So since the temperature is dropping and clouds, I'll say storm clouds may move in, they should not have a picnic tonight. So I answer my claim. I have these two pieces of evidence and my reasoning. Then on the third slide, what I can do is put it all together in a well-organized paragraph. Well, I kind of did that in my reasoning, but if you wanted to, in yours, you could take the first sentence, copy and paste it, add a space. I can use two pieces of evidence and copy and paste them because these are all your words. It's not plagiarizing. And so on and so forth. So, and then your reasoning. And actually my reasoning is, since the temperature is dropping a minute, picnic tonight. So through the magic of copying and pasting, I have created a paragraph. So with 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences. And in this case, 4 sentences is fine. If you want to write more, that is fine. But that is basically how that's going to happen. Your next task is going to be doing that same process with this food web. So question, which organism can be classified as an omnivore? So you might have to figure out what an omnivore is. I can tell you that a carnivore eats meat and an herbivore eats vegetables. And I'll leave it with there. So using this picture of a food web and this question, you'll be creating a claim that which organism can be classified as an omnivore, the evidence, 2 pieces of evidence, and the reasoning. So there you have it. That is your task for today. And after you finish this example, which is included on the Google Classroom assignment. You will move on to ReadWorks.